what's going on? What's going on? Alex Wang, first one through the gate. What's going on, Alex? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Hope you're good, my brother. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, man. Listen, a little bit different, but yeah, happy Friday. All right, happy Friday, people. Make sure you smash a like. If you are new, my name is Luther. This is Man United Central. Listen, this is the place you need to be if you are ready, all right, for that Tottenham game. All right, Manchester United take on Tottenham. It is coming up fast. All right, so get fired up. All right, because guys, once again, we owe the Spursy a payback. All right, Oscar Sanchez. What's going on, Oscar? Glory, Man United. I'll get better days. Let's go, man. That's what's up. Good to see you, Oscar. Legend. Listen, people, if you don't know, man, Oscar is one of those originals. All right, they're one of the originals. That's what's up, man. Good to see you, Oscar. The place you need to be. Yes, sir. Oscar, how you feeling, my man? Hope, guys, again, hope you guys had a fantastic Friday. Hope your families are well. Hope you are doing amazing. All right, because football is back, man. Football is back before it goes away again. I know, right? Football is back, but it's about to go away. But it's okay. It's okay because you know what, man? Listen, after we're done with this international break, then we're going to be able to go for a good couple of months before we go to any other international break or anything like that. So yeah, this is the one of those the final stretch kind of thing, right? People, smash the like, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. Listen, tomorrow, depending on where you are, you could be in the future. It is already tomorrow, meaning that to me it's still Friday. My local time right now is 9:52 p.m. Friday, but to you guys, some of you guys, it could be already Saturday, game day, right? Exciting times. Here's the thing, from the top, Mainoo is not part of the traveling team. What's up with that? All right, what's up with that? So that's interesting news to see that Mainoo is not part of the traveling team. I'm going to find the list of who's on that traveling team. That way, because I will need you guys to give me a predicted lineup. All right, Oscar, give me a predicted lineup, man, from the top. Right before, give us a predicted lineup. Can't complain, brother. How's everything with you, the fam? Yo, man, listen, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. Thank you so much. I'm just excited. I love loving United again. I know, man. I know, Oscar. I know, brother. It's a good feeling, man. It's a good feeling. I don't know. Like, honestly, this team, what it can do to us is just, it's unexplainable. People, whenever you hear people like, yo, why do you support that sorry team, Man United? But they don't understand. You're born to support this club, right? And when things are not going right, like your life within yourself doesn't feel right. Right, but when things are rolling nicely, we're getting interviews from the sporting director. Today I watched Matthias Cunha. I don't know if you saw that. Matthias Cunha took us behind the scenes. It's one of those like come to work with me kind of thing on the Premier League. I don't know if you saw that, Oscar, or you guys. Cunha took us into Carrington, took us into training. He had one of those GoPro cams on his chest. And he was doing some practicing. Dude, if you haven't watched that, yo, you need to. And if you don't know where to get it, I'm gonna drop it on the Discord. You guys can check it from there. But yeah, man, Cunha, again, it was so good to see. Everybody's like, the vibe at the club is different. People are feeling happy again. They're believing again, because I think we're slowly, turning a corner, maybe. But tomorrow or today, depending where you're watching, it's going to be a huge test. It's definitely going to be a huge test, but we're going to have to step up and be counted, because we cannot afford to let Tottenham make this 5 losses in a row on them. It's Spursy, for heaven's sake. right? So we cannot allow that. So yeah, man. People, again, welcome. Smash a like, hit the subscribe button if you've not so already. But yeah, man, we're here. Um, what else will we do? Okay, I forgot to say this. I should have started with this, guys. Once again, we have a manager of the month and a Premier League player of the month with one team same month in Ruben Amorim and Brian Mbumo. Big up to them, man. Big up to those two. Excellent work. They made us proud. Brian Mbumo and Ruben Amorim are the month of October manager and player of the month. That is huge. That is huge. Now, listen, a lot of Arsenal fans were like, what? Ruben Amorim, manager of the month? Yeah, it's simple. All right. You Arsenal people, you need to go somewhere and sit down somewhere. Okay. Right? Because the difference is Arsenal, you guys are on top of the table. All right. You guys are doing what you're supposed to be doing. All right. Like 3 weeks ago, people were out here trying to get this manager sacked. All right. Oscar, let's go. Thank you so much for that predicted lineup, my man. Make sure you drop your predicted, what is your score prediction, man? All right. Yeah, I needed to get you from the top just in case by the time you bounce, you put your stamp out there. That way nobody says, yo, Oscar didn't say nothing, All right, there you go. So, yeah, man. So it's one of those, like, it's really, what was I saying? I was saying that to in this game coming up, the boys really they're gonna have to step up big time, right? Let's see. Oscar is saying can't complain. Okay, so that Oscar is saying that Lamens, Delict, Shaw, Euro must start. Okay. Casemiro, Bruno, Amadogu, Mbumo, Cunha, Sheshko. Okay. Okay. Basically saying, listen, just send out our best. But I think he's going to make changes. All right. I think he's going to make changes, man. I like the Dogu part. I think Dogu is going to start. Cousin Dalot is going to hold bench. Just because people are saying, guys, in case you don't know, Ruben Amorim and Diogo Dalot, apparently they're cousins. But again, man, who cares? Who cares about that? But anyway, it's one of those people are like, yo, man, that's why this guy does not drop him. You know what I mean? So yeah, interesting stuff. But I like the lineup. But I think Sheshko is going to hold bench. I don't know why. I think Sheshko is going to hold bench, man. I think he's going to hold bench. I think he's going to deploy Mason Mount in this game. That's the only difference I have with your lineup. But I saw some other lineups out there. I don't know what I was watching. They were calling for the back three to have Maguire in it because with Tottenham, they're going to try to target us with crosses in the box, and Maguire could be in this team, right, in place of Euro. Because again, Euro is still one of the young kids. People smash a like, man. So we could see Euro holding bench for Maguire. So it could be like it could be like Luke Shaw, right? Maguire and Delict as your back three to deal with all those crosses and all that stuff. But again, with Maguire, he gives you something different when it comes to on the other end of business, right? Because we've become set piece FC all of a sudden. You know what I mean? So it's one of those. But yeah, Alex Wang, what up? What we going to be Spursy tomorrow? No, we're not. Sally, what's going on, brother? Happy Friday. Hope you're good, brother Sally. Hope you had a fantastic Friday. All right, we're getting closer, baby. We're getting closer. Football is back. We're gonna see our boys again, dude. You know what? Listen, man. Today I was working from home, dude. I've watched everything. Like I've watched the Cunha video of him showing us Carrington and all this stuff. I've watched Cunha's interview talking about him being compared to Eric Cantona. which, Cunha is just, Cunha is a legit United player. Like, he's one of those, you sign certain players, they are meant to be Man United players. Of course, Cunha and Bumo, you can see it. But Cunha, the way he embraced everything, like coming in there, automatically being the man of the house, because that was Bruno's house, right? It was Bruno's house. But Cunha comes in, he's like, getting along with everybody and all that. I mean, come on. I love it. Guys, if you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's on the Discord. All right. But yeah, let's go. People smash a like. They're going to bring that trophy that they won last year and lifted it in our faces. Ain't gonna happen, brother. Alex, believe, Alex. Ain't gonna happen. All right. This is a different Man United team, mate. Wasn't feeling confident leading up, but we got this. Come on, Sally. I love it. Listen, man. Listen, people. Whenever Sally comes out like that, believing, it means that he has watched everything. He has seen the training videos. Sally, have you watched the training videos? Let me know. I have. Yo, Sheshko. There's one that he was training with the dummy. The plan is you get the ball and then you nutmeg the dummy and then you smash it in the back of the net. He didn't miss any of those shots. So, hey, listen, I hope he does that tomorrow. But I've watched everything, man. Oscar Sanchez said, I expect the boys to be up for it. Won't be an easy game. I see 1-0 or 2-1 win. You know what, Oscar? That's why I was going with the 2-1. I was going with the 2-1 because I think we still do have that goofiness where we give out that one goal, right? So I'm thinking that it could be like a 2-1 kind of thing, right? But man, ideally, like Andy Mitten said, Andy Mitten was like, yo, we owe Spursy a good old-fashioned whooping. Like, we go out there and maybe put like 5 past them or something like that. That'll be like a statement, it'll be a huge statement win. You know what I mean? So it could be one of those. But I don't expect us to do that. But yeah, we cannot afford to go there and come back home with another L. All right? Because that will derail us. This positive, like, listen, Oscar Sanchez, the GOAT, came in here and said, listen, this is what he said exactly. I don't want to misquote him. Can't complain, brother. How's everything going? I'm just excited. I loving United again. Dude, you don't want to mess with Oscar Sanchez loving United again by getting an L tomorrow or today, depending when you're watching. So our boys need to go in there and deliver. All right, go in there pissed off. Phil Jones was saying, listen, players that look sure, they should go in that game pissed off for losing that final, right? Basically, of course, they talked about it. Ruben Amorim talked about it. We talked about it yesterday in the live and all this stuff. But he also said, listen, we had some conversations about this game, right? We got to get this W. I expected 2-1. I think within the camp, mentality has been pushed heavy this week for the reason we will dominate. Yeah, dude, Sally, that is also very interesting because, because before I jumped on the live, I'm flipping the channels, just chilling, waiting for the live, and I see the Cunha interview. I was like, damn, there's a lot. Like, we had Wilcox, of course, Ruben interview, press conference, and then Ruben did that interview with the after. Oh, guys, again, let's big up to our boys, Premier League and Manager of the Month for the month of October in Ruben Amorim and Brian Bumo. Big up to them. Big up to them. Absolutely well deserved. Loved it. Right. So Ruben Amorim had his interview, and basically, talked about, winning, what he meant by winning the Premier League Manager of the Month. Of course, our Arsenal fans, they were not happy with that. But again, Arsenal, you need to understand, you guys are at different level right now, right? People are not expecting anything different from you guys. But for us, 3 weeks ago, people were like, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. You know what I mean? But now it's different, and it shows how quickly football can change. Now, Jason Wilcox did mention that, yo, we gotta be even kill. Let's not get too excited when we are winning games in a row, and let's not get like the world is ending when we lose, right? Because when we were like on the third win in a row, some people out there, they're already talking about, we're gonna win the league, or, that kind of thing. Yeah, it wasn't me. I thought about it though, but no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But here's the thing. I think we have a really good chance of European competition, European football in Champions League, not even Europa, if we get that win tomorrow. All right. Wait, people. Once again, AKS 97 has entered the building, people. I got to give him his a proper introduction. Good night, folks. Love is in the house. Was cooking, folks. I saw Lamen's interview and Cunha's interview. Big up Ruben and Bumo. I want to see Cunha winning it next. Yeah, glory, Man United. I know, man. I know. I know. I know. AKS, did you see the one that Cunha, not the interview, but the one that he took us to Carrington? He had the GoPro cam on his chest. He was doing the practice and stuff. Let me know if you haven't seen that, people. If you haven't seen that, I'll find it and I'll drop it in the Discord so you can check it out. That was proper, man. He was coming into Carrington, like it was one of those like come to work with me, right? He brought us in with the camera crew, of course, and then going to the dining hall, like people, the players are having breakfast. You see Luke Shaw, you see all these guys, Jurkse, and then he's like, yeah, people usually love me here, but all of a sudden, people, like all the players were kind of moving away from him and stuff. Like, it was such a nice video, so you got to check it out. Actually, no, yeah, I do have it on the Discord, so check it out. Yeah, good stuff. And then after that, as before I came on here, I saw that he did another interview with the Sun, which he was talking about the whole comparison with Cantona and all this stuff. So it's pretty interesting. Remind me what happened the last 4 times we faced Spursy. Alex, listen, man, let me tell you something. AKS blessings to everyone. Tuned in. Let's go. Sup, Lou? Hope you're good. Dude, I'm good. I'm good, AKS, man. It's game day coming up. All right, game day coming up. Game day coming up in a couple of hours. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited to see the guys again. I'm excited to see what we've been working on this whole week. Like Ruben Amorim pointed out that they did talk about, the shots that we were conceding. They did talk about the set piece, how we defend set piece, try to correct these silly mistakes that should not happen. You know what I mean? So, yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. But again, Oscar gave us a predicted lineup. AKS 97, I need your predicted lineup. People, drop your predicted lineup for tomorrow's game based on information you know. Kobe Mainoo is not part of the traveling squad, by the way, guys. All right. So in case you missed that, Kobe Mainoo is not in the traveling squad. Licha is not in the traveling squad as well. So yeah, use that information. Give us your predicted lineup. Let's go. Let's see. I think good night, folks. Remember again, yeah. Alex, I think Ahmad should invert into Casemiro's position on occasion, as Casemiro to route into Bruno's rather than only interchanging in the 10. And what? Wait. Sally, I am not a tactician. Okay, I'm gonna leave that to you. But how does Ahmad invert into? How does he invert into Casemiro's? Casemiro is 6. How does he invert in there? I'm trying to understand. That's very interesting. I don't know. AK said, nah, man. Thanks for telling me. I'll look for it. Yo, AKS. Oh my God. You listen, man. You'll be watching that the video with this big ass smile on your face. I'm telling you, guaranteed. Cunha is. Ah, my God. Hey, listen, I've never felt. I guess we've never had this insight on our players like the way we're getting now, right? It looks like Man United, they have changed their what they're giving out to us fans. They want to bring us into the inner workings of Man United. They want to bring us into Carrington, to how things work and all this stuff. I love it, right? The training and all these things. But when you watch that video, man, it should be in the Discord. Check it out after this live. Don't do it now. But yeah. I'm telling you, when you watch it, you'll be boosted. All right. I was very happy to watch that one. Hey, we're going to do the same thing you Commanders did versus the Seahawks. Alex, listen, man, I don't appreciate you comparing the Commanders to United. Okay, if I'm to weigh the two teams, guys, again, the Commanders, I'm in DC. That is our local NFL football team, which is my team, and then Man United. So, listen, if I was to weigh the two, United here, Commanders, yeah, exactly. So that's how you know how I feel about the two teams. You know what I mean? Whatever, Alex. I see what you're trying to do. Is Kula still injured? Let's go. Who is? I think Kulusevski is still injured. I think he's still injured. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the injury report with Tottenham. I'm going to try to look it up. Rotate, not route. Okay. Sally. It's about where and when we lose the ball. Sometimes he can cover more centrally, and Boomo track wide runner. Not part if they plan to adapt in the game. Oh, okay, I see. I see what you're saying. AKS is saying it's going to be Lamens, Shaw, Delict, Yoro, Dogu, Bruno, Casemiro, Ahmad, Cunha, Mbumo, and Benjamin Sheshko. Or is Sheshko dropped for Mount? Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I was saying, AKS, man. I have a feeling. Ruben Amorim, who's going to bring back the joys again, he's going to bench Sheshko. I think he's going to bench Sheshko and bring in Mount. I don't mind it, really. I don't mind it because Sheshko's still going to come into the game at one point. I don't mind it because the only thing is I don't know how Thomas Frank is going to deploy Tottenham. Are they going to play deep, right? Because I'm expecting still long balls, and then at that point, of course, we'll need Sheshko to deal with those. So we'll see. Maybe we'll start deploying long balls when Sheshko comes in. But yeah, it's going to be interesting stuff. But yeah, my predicted lineup is similar to AKS 97. The GOAT is Lamens in goal. I have I have Yoro, Delict, Shaw. Midfield 2 is Casemiro, Bruno, of course, and I have Dogu and Ahmad. Up top, I have Bumo, Cunha, and Mount. That's for me. That's what is starting. Now, we could definitely see, because I saw some people predicting that it could be a Maguire type of game. because we're gonna anticipate them putting in those crosses, and Maguire gives you that also that ability on set pieces, because it could be one of those games where we don't a lot doesn't happen, and then when we nick that goal in set piece, then we're gonna force Tottenham to come at us, and then we can kind of hit him. And set piece, it doesn't hurt to have the likes of Casemiro and Maguire in the box. You know, yeah. So far we've scored quite a few goals from set pieces. Yeah, so it could be one of those, because even Ruben said, like, listen, most of these teams that are doing good right now, they're not conceding a lot of shots, but they're defending well. So we got to defend well. Yeah, and yeah, listen, back three of Maguire, Delict, and Shaw. It's not a bad back three. I think they can do the job. Um, come on. We want to see you smile and Abby Summer's face. That's funny, man. That's funny, Alex. I don't want Shaw to start. I want a back three of Euro, Delict, and Mats. Oh, okay. There you go. I know what you're saying, but you on your lineup you had Shaw, but you know Shaw is gonna start. Here's the thing, dude. Shaw, if you look at his numbers, he has been playing well. It is sad. I know. It's crazy. Cheers, guys. All right. He's been playing well. And I don't see him being dropped. Licha is not available. He's not going to start Heaven, right? I hear you when you say that he should bring in Maz. We shall see. We shall see. Would you rather hear expressions ran his mouth, or TY from AFTV? Listen, I would rather hear expression run his mouth when we smash him. You know, I like expressions. He's very talented. He's very talented. Sully Amarin needs to set clear instructions, and players need to set their tempo. 100%. We need to start that game properly, like hit on fire from the get go. Right? We have to do that, because if we don't, then the energies need to be amped up. Right? That's the only way we're gonna start that game correct. I'll just lower the volume, Alex. Even if Maguire plays, I think Euro should still start. Yeah, dude, I like Euro, of course. I like Oscar. I like Euro, but the reason he may start Maguire is because of those crosses in the box. All right. Of course, Euro can handle it, but Maguire is better. And what Maguire gives you is on the other box, opponent's box, he is also a threat when it comes to set piece. And so far, we've been getting a lot of joy on set pieces. So that's where, we may see him starting Maguire. Of course, Euro is going to come into the game. You know how our manager does, right? He always make those changes when it comes to the center back. So we're still going to see Euro, but it could be one of those that he may go, the safer route with Maguire in the middle of the back three. So I kind of understand that. I've just okay, cool. Show has been good. I just believe him to be a liability of ticking time bomb. Yeah, I hear you. I don't want to risk playing him and leaking goals. Yeah. I hear what you're saying, man. AKS, I hear what you're saying. Honestly, yes. Ideally, Luke Shaw should not be in that starting lineup. But I think according to Ruben Amorim, Shaw's ideal replacement is Licha. Right? Licha is not ready. And Luke Shaw has stayed healthy. Luke Shaw is not too bad on the ball. So if it's a matter of advancing the ball into the midfield, Luke Shaw can do that. Um, but yeah, I hear you about the liability part. Alex, here's to five in a row. No, man, what do you mean five in a row, man? From Varane to Euro, now that's a proper replacement. Oh, amen to that, brother. Amen to that. And I saw a report. I think Euro also did an interview. Dude, there was so much going on with Man United, man. Dude, whenever we're winning, these interviews keep on coming from all over the place. So, and I haven't checked. I'm gonna pull up some of Euro's comments, but he kind of one of the comments was like, "Yeah, man, he doesn't regret turning down Real Madrid because Euro apparently, I did not realize this, but he actually has played all of our games, not necessarily starting, but even coming from the bench, whatever. He has been involved in pretty much all of our games so far. So it's interesting stuff. People, smash the like, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. All right. Yeah. Well, Shaw said he used to play as a center mid. Yeah, man, I saw that. I saw that, AKS. I saw that. I mean, most of these players, man, you start one position and then you switch. Senna Lamens said he started as a striker, but his brother, I think, when they were playing in the backyard, he always had to play as a goalkeeper, and that's how he became a goalkeeper. But Senna Lamens started as a striker. So, yeah, the things happen. People change in position, and yeah. But yeah, when I saw that Luke Shaw that he played as a midfielder, I was like, okay, can you still advance the ball in the midfield better than Licha? Because that's what Ruben needs, and I think that's why also Ruben really rates Luke Shaw. So listen, this is what Matthias Cunha on his comparison with Eric Cantona said. Oh, Cunha said, "What a player! I have to do a lot more to be compared to him. When someone says something like that to me, I try to see the positive side of it, like being someone who has a lot of passion for playing for this club, for playing football. I feel privileged to be associated with Cantona, the king." Right? He didn't say the king, but I just added that. Okay? He says that he's in the history books. If I can accomplish even just a small part of what he did, I will be very happy. Listen, man, Cunha, this dude, interviews, he speaks well, he knows what Man United is all about, and I'm sure a lot of these players, they relish the fact that they could be pivotal in turning this club around, bringing us back to the glory days again. And that's what he said, bringing us back to the glory days again. All right, may it happen. Let's go. I'm going to hate when I have to tell you I told you after the game tomorrow. Listen, it is what it is, Alex. It is what it is. You can rub it in because at the end of the day, we may be watching this game with red tinted glasses. All right. You may be seeing a clear picture. All right. Oscar Sanchez said Mexicans wingers are forced to play fullbacks because of Expo players. That's funny, man. That is funny. So the Berbatov. Oh, I haven't watched the Berbatov one. I wanted to watch that one as well. He wants Kane at United. Yeah, I don't see that happening, man. I don't see that happening. Even though right now, the way Bayern is rolling, Bayern, it looks like they could win the Champions League. So if Bayern wins the Champions League, there's no reason for Harry Kane to be at Bayern next season. So he's going to make the move back to the Premier League. Logic dictates. Again, even Ben Jacobs, he was interviewed at the United Stand. He said, "Listen, it's one of those. If he wins the Champions League, that could be a more motivate tour for him to say, "Hey, listen, let me go back to the Premier League and find a way to beat Alan Shearer's record." Right? But yeah, the way Bayern Munich is rolling right now is ridiculous. Right? This team, I don't know, has been played more than, I don't know, 15 games or something like that. They're unbeaten. It's ridiculous. But if Spursy beats us, why wouldn't he go back to Spursy? Now, Spursy is Spursy, right? I don't know if they have the first, sometimes whenever these players come back or something, teams have like a first refusal kind of thing, right? Because they say, "Oh yeah, I'm trying to come back to the Premier League. Do you want me back?" And then Spurs, they would have to say no, yes, whatever. But at this point, if Spurs was asked, I don't think Kane will say no. I don't think Thomas Frank will say no, right? But he has already done the Spursy thing. Maybe he may want to try something different. That's where like the likes of United may come in and say, "Listen, man, you're not really part of our plan because we like to employ players who could be here on the long haul, right? Not the stopgap, because Kane will be a stopgap, right? He will. You basically, if you sign him, it's like going to be like what, 2 seasons maybe, right? So we may not go for that, right? Hoping by then Sheshko, he's hitting the ground running, making his, doing his thing, and we may not even think about Harry Kane, right? But it's going to be interesting to see how that will work out. Again, if you bring Harry Kane, you need to pay him at least 300 K, right, a week, at least 300, even probably more. We are not gonna. We're trying to get away from that model, right? So, yeah, I don't see the whole Harry Kane thing happening at Man United, honestly. Yeah, there's a first dibs. Yeah, first. Oh, they have first. Okay, first dibs on him. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So that's very interesting to see what's going to happen. But if they win, yeah, if they win, man, Kane could be coming back to the Prem, and Kane is a baller, man. I gotta say, Kane is an absolute baller, right? Is an absolute baller. Matthias Cunha said, "Listen, um, uh, he was asked about." I said, "Yeah." He said exactly what happened when he signed for the club. It was when I arrived, and then because he was asked, yeah, he said, yeah, when I arrived, it was when I think my back was direct to news. Oh yeah, he said that how the players were reacting. The players were very excited that he signed. They were happy that because they've dealt with him with Wolves, so they were saying, "Listen, man, we're glad that you signed for our club because at least you're gonna be able to give us that tenacity, in the team, right?" Of course, Matthias Cunha said, "Listen, I have only one thing in mind: taking Manchester United back to the top." All right, that's why the guy works so hard, man. All right. He was asked also about the Manchester United offering him the iconic number 10. He said, "Listen, I can say to you, when the club came to me and then offered, I was like, wow, it was such a privilege. Only to join the club was already for me like a dream come true." I say, like, "You are sure?" He said, "Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready because this is my dream. I want to do everything for this club." So apparently, when they were doing the presentation for Cunha, they had the number 10 there. So he kind of, when he was looking at it, he was like, "Oh, are they trying to entice me by offering me the number 10 already?" Kind of thing. But it's not like they offered someone say, "Hey, listen, Ruben maybe said something like, yo, here, you got the number 10 or something like that." But apparently it was it was part of the plan, obviously, for from the get-go, right? So interesting stuff. Um, I mean, let's go. All right, let's see what else we got going on, man. Real quick here. Matas Cunha was asked to describe Brian Mbumo in one word. He says, "What a player! It's always hard to play against him, to play with him right now. It's amazing. He deserved it, winning the Player of the Month award." All right. I don't think there's any other player right now in the Premier League who's better than Bumo in the month of October. So it's well deserved, man. I'm happy for Brian Bumo. Apparently, I did not know that he had never won that before. Right? You would think at Brentford he was pulling in numbers like crazy. He would have maybe won it, but nah, first time. So big up to Brian Mbumo winning the Premier League Player of the Month of October. And I don't know if you guys know Mina. I think Mina Talks Football. I forgot a channel name. I think Mina. I also watch her. Big up to her, man. It shows that some of us content creators and stuff like that, things can really change in your life, right? She started, doing content, and it just happened that she delivered the Premier League Player of the Month award to Brian Mbumo. So that's pretty cool. Big up to Mina. Why would you? Olive, the one and only, Blooded. What's going on, Olive? How are you? Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Happy Friday or Saturday where you are. You're probably in the future. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up? What's up? Listen, Olive. Listen, from the top, I need your predicted lineup for tomorrow's game, man. All right, all right. Waiting for 26th November. Listen, man, Olive, 26th November, all right, it's going to be a big day, okay? It's going to be a big day. But what do you think, with your knowledge of what Manchester United is going to do, what do you think, how do you think Man United is going to line up? All right? You guys versus Arsenal. Arsenal versus you guys. Bayern Munich versus Arsenal is going to be fire. All right, it's going to be fire. I think Bayern Munich is going to stop you guys. All right, simple as that. But yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, Matthias Cunha on Luke Shaw. He says, "Listen, I'm someone that tries to joke every day and make the days of my teammates better with more joking and them smiling." You can see that when he walked into Carrington, man. You can see what he does to the team, man. This dude is a proper leader, joking guy. People gravitate to him a lot, and it's incredible. He continues to say, "Listen, he's someone that likes this, and then tries to do the same with me. We start to build like a beautiful relation. We play really close. The left side of the pitch. He's someone that helped me a lot." So listen, Cunha and Luke Shaw have a bromance going on. I love it. Yeah, so it's one of those. Yeah. Hey, listen, you remember that the picture Cunha and Ruben Amorim when we faced Wolves? Ruben Amorim was walking. We saw a picture of him talking real quick with Cunha, and that's why people were also talking about Ruben Amorim did the same move on Elliot Anderson after the Nottingham Forest game. That's why people were like, "Yo, man, I think we're going for Elliot Anderson," because Ruben Amorim did the same move on Cunha, and then the rest is history. And also talking about Elliot Anderson, Ben Jacobs was saying, like, listen, the price that we're seeing online and everywhere, 100 million, fake news. Fake news. He said, don't be surprised if Elliot Anderson goes or leaves Nottingham Forest at a very low price. So disregard that what you saw on about the 100 million, right? Because it's going to be different. People, smash that like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. All right. And if you're new, I am Luther, and this is Man United Central. Let's go. All right. Let's continue. A little bit of different settings. Chilling at a little dining room table. I say, you know what? I was sitting here watching Matthias Cunha over there on the TV. See right there, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna do the thing right here. All right. I meant it didn't say the price. Fake news. I just said it don't. No, yeah, Alex. I know he didn't say the price. He didn't say the price, but it is not going to be 100 million. That is the thing that we need to take with us and run with it, right? It's it's not going to be 100 million. So I think also Man United know that, right? Man United know that, so it's not going to be 100 million. So it means that Man United, they're not going to be deterred or scared for not going for him because the guy is 100 million, because they know, obviously, Man United already know that is not the case. So yeah, I'm hoping we go for him in Jan because not a lot of teams, they're going to be in the mix for him. But if we wait until the summer, it may not be a good look because what happens is the guy is going to go to the World Cup. He's going to smash it out there, right? He's going to smash the World Cup, and then that price may actually go up or something. So if we can make a move early and agree or do a pre-agreement or something with him, and and finalize it in the summer, that'll be great. So, but we know it's not going to be 100 million. So that's definitely a good look, right? Cunha, on what Amrim told him in the tunnel, he said that, hey, take care today. What do you feel about the stadium? Of course, it was the game at Old Trafford. And then Cunha says, after the first game, Wolves against United on Boxing Day, it was a good moment to feel like we have these connections. Wolves is very passionate. We discussed a little bit in the game, and he said something to me. And then I said, hey, take care of that thing or something like that. So it was one of those things, but yo, listen, Ruben, make it happen, mate. Olive say Lamens Heaven, the Licht Show, Ahmad Casemiro, Bruno, Dallo, Bumo, Cunha, and Sheshko. Same lineup. All right. I guess Heaven will replace Euro. Interesting observation, man. That's what's up. Good looking out, man. Good looking out. I like it. So it's one of those, man. Definitely, it's gonna be an interesting game in the next few hours here. All right. Yeah. Let's see. What else is going on, people? What else is going on in the world, man? Over here, of course, we are just excited for the game coming up. All right. We're boosted about the game coming up. Can't wait. Because, it's one of those like playing one game a week. It's a long time to wait. I know after this game, then we go into that international break. But we win tomorrow, we have a chance to go second. Now, here's the thing. Other teams that are above us and stuff, they're playing each other. I think Man City. Who is Man City playing? I think Man City's, like most of the teams, they're kind of playing each other. So, but at the end of the day, if those other teams drop points, I cannot pull it up right here because my computer is over there. Right? But if we pull it off, then we could end the weekend on second, or something like that. If we win tomorrow, we're gonna go second. right? So yeah. Did you watch Hakimi injury? Yeah, man. That was not good, man. That was a terrible injury, man. I wish him speedy recovery. Hakimi is a baller, man. Uh, I mean, you could always just get up and go grab it. Use those legs of yours. Listen, Alex, I love it, man. I love your what you're saying. Good stuff. Yeah, I could. Let me see if I can pull it off here with the tools that I have. Do. Okay, let's see. All right, there you go. I think I was able to pull it off. Ah, Alex, man, you're a funny guy, man. Love it. Uh, all right, man. Listen. So tomorrow, for me, the game is gonna be yo. Listen, people. Let me know in the chat what time is the game on your end, where you're watching from. Drop it in the chat. Let us know. I mean, in the past 4 games, they totally ramped up and stumped us. Yeah. Okay, so we got okay tomorrow. So we have the Tottenham. All right, forget about the Fulham. They're playing tomorrow. West Ham. We don't care about them, but we do care about Arsenal, Sunderland. Arsenal, Sunderland at 12:30 tomorrow my time. Right. So that game, depending on what happens, it could be crucial for us. Another team, Chelsea plays Wolves tomorrow. All right. Brighton, Crystal Palace on Sunday. Aston Villa, Bournemouth. That's another tough one, right? Newcastle, Brentford. Nottingham Forest, Leeds. Man City, Liverpool on Sunday. That one. All right. If a draw happens with those two, it will be a good day if we win our game against the Spursy. It's today at 6 p.m. for me. I'm really in the future. Oh my God, yo, Olive, you are in the future like crazy. Wow. What time is it now, Olive? That is crazy. I mean, the best thing that could happen is they draw. Yeah, that's the thing. We're hoping for a lot of draws. Liverpool, Man City, if they draw, yeah, if they draw, then happy days, man. Happy days. They take points off each other, and then we sneak up a win. That will be a fantastic way to go into international break with big smiles because these pundits, these haters, won't have nothing to say about us, right? I hope we don't give them any talking points. I mean, the best thing, 9 a.m. Oh, okay. Yo, that's crazy. Olive, 9 a.m. Where is that? What part of the world is it? Australia? I always forget, man. I guess Tottenham have lost their momentum. A great opportunity for United. Olive, no, man, they haven't. Tottenham beat. They were in Champions League. They beat Copenhagen, so they're coming into this game with a little bit of chest, right? After getting that win versus Copenhagen. But it's so interesting the dynamics between these two teams. Man United, we are very good at home, unbeaten, but terrible away, right? Whenever we go away, we're terrible. Tottenham are good away, but terrible at home, right? It's one of those. So, but both teams need this win. They need these 3 points. But it's one of those that the dynamics are very interesting between the two teams. Yeah. Spursy, 5th straight win. They are Asian or Europe 3-0 AKS is calling for 3-0 United. India out. Oh, yeah, I know. Listen, man, Olive, some of us, man, when you get old like me, the memory goes. Okay? Right? Yeah, AKS, man. I'm gonna, yeah. I'm gonna be here, man. I'm gonna be here after this. I'm gonna set it up. Yeah, I'm gonna be live tomorrow, man. So if you guys are free, join me. Let's watch United dominate the Spursy. All right, it's gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be a good one. I plan to have my ball with me. Uh, my Man United ball, not this one. This is basketball. Uh, My United ball is over there. So yeah, I'm gonna have my ball with me. My lucky ball. So far, every time I've had my Man United ball, we've had a result. So I plan to have it very close with me. And yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. I mean, some of us are getting old, and old people forget things. I know, right, Alex? Well, forget. You know, listen. One thing I've learned about this family that I have right here is everybody's all over the world, right? And people support different teams and stuff like that. Yeah. I need to take notes, maybe, right? But I'm not really a note taker. I always go like, listen, man, I'm gonna use this to remember things. But yeah, I need to do better job taking notes. Maybe that yeah, I need to do that. Yeah, but yeah, man. But that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, interesting stuff. Tomorrow, people, make sure you jump on here, man, and then we can watch this game. It's going to be interesting. Olive blooded, make sure you come in, man, if you can. All right, it's not going to be too late for you. As you said, 6 is still early. You come and watch this big team, Man United, get back into winning ways. All right. Ruben Amorim did defend Benjamin Šeško. He backs Benjamin Šeško in front of the media. He says, listen, he's going to be our striker for a long time. All right. Basically, he was asked one of those questions because Gary Neville has kind of called Šeško out, that he looks kind of weird. I mean, he doesn't look, he says, I forgot the word that he used, but, Ruben was like, nah, buddy. Definitely, and I'll leave with that, brother. Gonna get some rest. There you go. Yo, AKS, I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much. Yo, Sally, what? Let's go. United, equals Commanders, Spursy lineup. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Yo, AKS, see you early, man. Get some rest. Because you know what? This United game, it's going to be a good one, right? Yeah, guys, again, we are almost at the end, man. It's been an hour. Yo, this was a quick hour. What? That's crazy. We got a draw because we didn't continue our watch-along streak. Oh, Sally. My bad. I'm going to fix that, brother. I'm going to fix that. Okay, I'm going to fix that. The only thing is, Sally, you know what? I'm really disappointed because the games after this one, they're going to be during the week, man. Your boy will be working, Yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. But yeah. No, Sally, tomorrow we're back on, man. We're back on tomorrow, brother. We're back on. All right? We're back on. So please, come on in. All right? Let's go, United. All right, people, listen, I appreciate you guys. You guys have been wonderful and fantastic, and I appreciate the support as always. Take care of yourselves, people. Stay blessed. I'll see you all in a couple of hours when United win against the Spursy. Whatever, Alex. Peace out.